I remade every mob into Pixar characters in Minecraft. First, let's remake this iron golem into lots of Huggin' Bear. Throw on the Huggin' Bear paint, tilt him slightly, and give him a rounder Huggin' belly. His big, massive eyebrows. Make these eyes look a little bit more authentic. Texture on the rest of his face. Tuck his belly inside of his strawberry-smelling fur. And he also needs his cane too. And we've got lots of Huggin' Bear here with us in Minecraft, and he looks tubby and soft. The cane itself is basically as tall as I am. Let's see if we can build him some friends. And I know a pretty cool guy for the job. We can remake this Phantom into Buzz Lightyear. Get the white base of his suit onto all of the little Phantom bits, starting with the main portion of his nearly indestructible spacesuit. Get these flyers attached, and let's give him a sweet flying pose as well. Purple for the wings, green on his waist and on his chest here, blue for his eyes, with his retractable space helmet. And Buzz Lightyear is ready for takeoff. His pose looks extremely legit, and his face looks determined. And he's off and away. Oh, he's running into walls. And Buzz and Huggin' Bear are getting ready to hang out. No, they're not. They're definitely not hanging out. Oh my goodness! He jumps in the air and does an AoE blast to knock Buzz, but Buzz Lightyear is blasting him back with his laser beam. And that was a strawberry that just got tossed. All right, they're probably just getting to know each other. Oh, nope, that one hurt. Oh, no! Down goes Buzz Lightyear. I don't think the Huggin' Bear's looking for friendship right now. But if he's looking for a battle, we could make that happen. Let's remake this pig into Lightning McQueen. Remove his head and flatten out his body. Get the windshield for McQueen here. That's, of course, where his eyes are gonna go. Let's get his sweet spoiler on the back as well. And these old pig legs, we could use those to make some wheels. Some lightning. His number 95. Which is the year that Toy Story was first released, and he needs his mouth on the front. We've got ourselves the Lightning McQueen. Faster than any other mob we've ever created. This guy is literally on wheels. And you can also see as Lightning McQueen moves, so do his wheels. An authentic car experience. Of course, I've given Lightning McQueen the ability to use his speed to his advantage. The way that he attacks is by speeding into hostile mobs, running over those two Vindicators, but the Huggin' Bear may have the fur to endure an impact. So let's grab ourselves some extra help. Let's remake Marita from this skeleton. Her classic dress is gonna be most of her. Get her hair started, complete the dress all the way down, and of course, she needs arms as the first human princess in all of Pixar. Texture on her hair and make it look way more curly. And there we have Marita. Her hair, if you were to comb it straight out, would be up to 4 feet long. She could potentially use it to strangle down Huggin' Bear. Also, Marita brought in her bow, and I've sped up her attack speed. So Marita can use the bow to do a rapid fire towards any hostile mob. Oh my goodness, that was faster than I was expecting. Here comes Lightning McQueen to help out as well. These two are friends. Oh, and there's the backup by Marita. That combo is impeccable. But we do know Huggin' Bear is beefy and strong. So let's get some extra backup. Let's remake this chicken into Remy. He's a bluish gray rat. Use the old chicken head for his little tiny Remy head. Much longer rat face with his big rat ears. Give him some big whiskers as well. And a long rat tail. And we've got the rat himself, Mr. Remy. Looking cute. This cute guy I would definitely let sit on my head and teach me how to cook. That is the beautiful thing about Remy. He has no desire to do any damage whatsoever. He'll leave that to Marita and Lightning McQueen. And when Remy decides, he's gonna toss fruits and veggies, potatoes, and carrots onto Marita in order to help her out and recharge her health. That's the type of support we need, buddy. High five. Ooh. But the real question is, can these three take down the Huggin' Bear? And we need to get him in a true arena of battle to find out. We've got ourselves the Huggin' Bear, confident and ready. And of course, we've got Remy, Lightning McQueen, and Marita ready to rock. Oh, Marita confidently firing instantaneously. Is Lightning McQueen gonna stand back? He decides to participate. Holy moly, this is intense. Remy, what are you doing? He's finally moving back and throwing in some veggies. He's making a pot roast over here. He's down below half health right now, and that means it likely will not be, but he cornered Marita where she could not leave, and down she goes, annihilated. Oh, it's only Lightning McQueen goes down as well. My goodness golly. Remy, you poor guy. Yikes. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, that happened very quickly. I think we're definitely gonna need some more help. Let's remake this creeper into Sully. He's gonna be a big blue furry boy. Large head with a sort of triangular looking nose. Big huge body that weighs over 700 pounds. Large Sully claws. Comparatively smaller legs. Pretty beefy tail. He's got spikes running all the way down his back. Get on his curved horns and all his purple dots. Let's get Sully prepared for battle inside of a boxing ring. There, we've got him. He looks ready to box. His horns, though tiny, fierce. And lanky arms that actually almost touch the ground as he walks. And of course, everybody knows that Sully is here to scare people. And Sully's favorite way to scare is by screaming at the children. There he goes! Let's loose a loud roar that can hit everybody in front of him all at once to frighten them. All of them go down. I'll tell you, if I woke up to that at night, I would be absolutely startled. But I don't think Huggin' Bear is going to be as startled as I would, so let's get some help. Let's remake this Enderman into Mei Li's panda form. She's an orange panda with some big, large panda ears, of course. Little panda nose and naturally tubby panda legs. Toss on some white, orange eyes to match, and her panda form has a super duper pungent smell. And we've got Mei Li in her panda form, looking so snuggly. That massive tail, that thing could be used to whack somebody if needed. But the cutest part of Mei Li is this big belly. We've given her the ability to panda flop. Mei Li will jump into the air with that large orange body and flop down. Jump in the air. Oh, that was a massive miss. But when Mei Li is able to land, bam, a smacker. Of course, if she can't land that often, we're probably gonna need extra help. Let's remake Frozone from this husk. Ice him all over. Face band portion thingy is gonna go about here. Far more slender than some of our other Pixar characters. His boots and texture on the white throughout to give him an authentic Frozone look. Little bit of beard scruff, and he's rocking goggles to protect his secret identity. Let's keep this guy outside the ring so it doesn't get way too icy, but Frozone looking spicy. And those gloves that he wears are able to blast mobs. But it's important that we leave him outside the ring because if we place a bunch of indicators around like this in a circle, Frozone will blast them with a beam of doom and skate past all of them all at once, zipping around, leaving it icy. If that happens to Huggin' Bear, he will not be able to get a grip. That cane is not going to be working. And the last indicator goes down so quickly. Frozone is the man of the hour, the man of the moment, the man on ice. But it could be useful to have something a little bit more indestructible. Let's remake this villager into Wally. He'll need to be rusty looking, but we'll start with yellow. Build a little attachment on the old villager body so that we can connect it to his robot head, which is really mostly just eyes. Conveyor belts for feet, but he needs the rust now because he is over 700 years old, with his hydraulic press on the back to help him compact trash. And we've got ourselves the robot. Over 700 years of rust built up. Actually, the movement as a whole looks completely authentic. On the back is the trash compactors. Wally can use the trash that he's compacted to actually toss onto mobs to blast them with a trashy bash of goodness, or not so good, 700 years of stink. There's no way to tell if it's the hitting of the trash itself that hurts or if it's the pure stink that wipes him dead. This squad is looking legit. There's a couple more additions I think will make it perfect. Let's remake this zombie into Miguel. He'll be mostly red, and he's going to need some actual feet. Paint his face black and white so he can blend in while he's in the land of the dead. Blue jeans with his red sweatshirt, and texture his great-great-grandfather's guitar. And we've got Miguel with his face paint that allows him to blend in with the undead, which might actually benefit him if Huggin' Bear doesn't think he's alive. But this guitar that belongs to his great-great-grandfather, this is his weapon of choice. Technically, just because I made it that way. Miguel will let the guitar rip and blast mobs with a musical destruction. Let it rip, Miguel! Bam! If Miguel's able to line all of them up into a single file line, then they will all still take a massive amount of damage. Let's see how many get in the way of destruction. There's 2 more down right there. The only thing we're missing is another character to support everybody. Let's remake Edna using a witch. Black all over and shrink her way down with much tinier legs, big round black glasses, and her shortcut black hair with her perfectly designed black dress, given that she's the best super suit designer around. And we've got Edna, of course, the perfect crafter of super suits. I may have made her a little taller than she should be, but the bigger the better when we're going after Huggin' Bear. When there are mobs nearby, Edna will actually craft super suits, toss them out, and actually buff nearby friendly mobs. I think this is the team we need. I don't think Huggin' Bear's gonna be able to survive this onslaught, and our buddy is still here, looking confident, fully recharged, but I don't think he knows what's coming. We've got ourselves Sully. We've got ourselves Mei Li. We've got the Frozone. We've got Wally. We've got Edna. And we've got Miguel. Everybody charges into battle instantly, and Huggin' Bear is taking loads of damage, responds with a stomp. He's down to half health right here. Frozone is zipping back and forth. My goodness, looks like he just had a coffee. But Huggin' Bear responds with a massive smack that sends everybody falling back briefly. He's now down under half, but Mei Li goes down. This is not looking good suddenly. The tides have turned. Edna's doing her best, but Miguel goes down. His disguise did not work. It's just Sully and Edna, and down goes Wally, and down goes Edna, and down goes Sully. Oh my goodness. And after all that, he still smells like strawberries.